Dear students, once again I, Mrs. Neeta Ivle, welcomes you in the next lecture of Bookkeeping and Accountancy subject, chapter number 2. Friends, in last lecture, we studied the traditional approach of classification of accounts and the golden rules of accounts. Now, today, we are going to see the modern approach of classification of accounts. Now, see, classification of accounts are very important because on that we are going to prepare the transaction, the entry, and we are going to record all the financial matters in the books of accounts. Accounting for financial transactions can be classified into two types of approaches. Right? One is the traditional approach, which we already have studied, and another one is the modern approach. Friends, we already have studied traditional approach. Do you remember that? We discussed about personal and impersonal accounts, real and nominal accounts. Right? This traditional approach is also called British approach. Now, classification of accounts under both traditional and modern rules of accounting is done very differently. Traditional approach is also known as British approach, while modern approach is also known as American approach. The British or traditional style of accounting classifies all accounts of the business into three main types, that is real, personal, and nominal accounts. Now, on the other hand, modern rules, of which is also known as American accounting system, classified the accounts into five different categories. These are assets, liabilities, capital, revenue expenses, and in this way we have five categories in modern approach. And today we are going to see this modern approach. Get ready to understand about this approach. Under the modern approach, the accounts are not debited and credited. Hence, the accounting equation is used to debit or credit an account. Accounting equation is important here. Thus, it is known as the accounting equation approach. Right? The name accounting equation approach we will give it, and it is nothing but the modern approach. That means American approach. The basic accounting equation. अभी जैसे मैंने इक्वेशन बोला तो इक्वेशन क्या होता है? इक्वेशन में दोनों साइड्स इक्वल होती है, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड एंड राइट हैंड साइड इक्वल होती है, बीच में इज इक्वल टू का साइन होता है. सो लाइक दैट द बेसिक अकाउंटिंग इक्वेशन इज assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. We know about assets, we know current assets, fixed asset, etc. In first chapter we have studied it. What about liabilities? We also know liabilities. Liabilities means payables. And what is capital? Capital means owner's equity. That means the owner, whatever owners bringing in the business will called as capital. So liabilities plus capital will be equal to the assets of the business. So you can see the sign of is equal to, and these two numbers, that mean total of assets and total of liabilities plus capital, should be the same, and it will be the same only if we are going to follow all the rules of modern approach of accounting. Now, the accounting equation should be remain balanced every time, as I stated, because we know that each transaction has dual effect, dual aspect. दो aspect होते हैं, जैसे कि हमने देखा था. एक होता है रिसीव हो रहा है, कुछ तो भी आ रहा है बिजनेस में, एंड समथिंग इज गोइंग आउट फ्रॉम द बिजनेस. सो देयर आर टू एस्पेक्ट्स एंड विच वी हैव टू consider, which we have to record in the books of accounts. This each transaction will either affect the debit side and credit side. Also, a transaction may affect two accounts on the debit side or two accounts on the credit side. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि दोनों इफेक्ट डेबिट में दे रहे हैं, दोनों इफेक्ट क्रेडिट में दे रहे हैं. ऐसा भी हो सकता है in this modern approach. Also, the profits will increase capital. Capital कब increase होगा? When we earn profit, the capital will goes up. And the losses will decrease the capital. And अगर business में loss हो रहा है तो capital reduce होगा, decrease होगा, obvious है. Now let's move further. So, in modern approach, we are going to classify all the accounts in 5 groups or 5 categories. जैसे कि हमने ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच में सिर्फ 3 कैटेगरीज में क्लासीफाई किया था, पर्सनल, रियल और नॉमिनल में, वैसे अब मॉडर्न अप्रोच में हम लोग 5 कैटेगरीज में क्लासीफाई करने वाले हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज एसेट्स, देन लायबिलिटीज, देन कैपिटल, देन रेवेन्यू एंड गेन्स, एंड लास्ट वन इज एक्सपेंसेस. नाउ सी, वी आर गोइंग थ्रू ईच कैटेगरी and we will understand what the categories are. Now the first category is assets. Assets are the properties, possessions or economic resources of business. Right? They help in business operations and help in earning revenues. They can measured in terms of money. For example, cash account, computer account, building account, machinery account, goodwill account, etc. Now see, cash, computer, building, machinery are the assets and the accounts of them will called as cash account, computer account, building account, etc. Assets can be tangible or intangible. Also, assets can be classified as fixed assets and current assets. Fixed assets are held for long term, for example, land, building, furniture, etc. Current assets are held for short period of time, for example, debtors, bills receivable, bank balance, etc. So this is the first category of account which we are going to classify in modern approach. The second category is liabilities. Liabilities are the accounts that an entity owes to the outsider. These are obligations or the debts payable by the business. Payables जो है business के, that will called as liabilities. For example, unpaid interest account, creditors account, bank loan account, outstanding rent account. Outstanding का meaning मैंने आपको last lecture में बताया था. That means we have to pay, we yet not paid the rent, that will called as outstanding rent. Liabilities can be classified as long term and current. Long term liabilities are payable after a period of 1 year. For example, debtors, bank loans, debentures, etc. Current liabilities are payable within a year. For example, creditors, bills payable, rent outstanding, etc. Now move further for the third category, that is capital. You know what is capital? The money brought into business by the owner is called capital or owner's equity. कैपिटल अकाउंट रिप्रेजेंट्स ओनर्स अकाउंट. ओनर्स के जो जो ट्रांजैक्शन होने वाले बिजनेस के साथ, वो हम सब कैपिटल अकाउंट में रिकॉर्ड करने वाले हैं. और जो ओनर है उसी के नाम से हम उसे कैपिटल अकाउंट बोलते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, अनिल्स कैपिटल अकाउंट, मनोज एंड सन्स कैपिटल अकाउंट, स्पोर्ट्स क्लब कैपिटल अकाउंट, एक्सेट्रा. द कैपिटल कैन बी ब्रॉट इन कैश और एसेट्स बाय द ओनर. कैश ही होना चाहिए ऐसे कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, वो कुछ एसेट भी बिजनेस में ला सकता है ओनर. Drawings are the amount of cash, goods, or asset taken by the owner for personal use from the business. Drawings are also considered in capital account. So उसकी कैटेगरी भी कैपिटल में ही होगी. Next category is revenue and gains accounts. Revenue is the amount earned by the business by selling goods or rendering of services. Also, it includes other income such as rent received, the commission received, interest received, dividend received, etc. All items of revenue are also clubbed together under the modern approach. So, this was the fourth category. And now see the last category is expenses or losses. All cost incurred or money spent by a business in order to earn revenue is called expenses. Therefore, the purchase of goods in expenditure while the cost of goods sold is an expense. For example, rent paid, salary paid, audit fees paid, electricity charges, etc. are expenses. While the purchase of asset, purchase of short-term investment, etc. fall under the category of assets. Don't forget that. In short, in the given chart, different types of accounts have been summarized. All accounts are divided into 5 categories for the purpose of recording the transactions. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स आपको पता होना चाहिए कोई भी अकाउंट इन 5 कैटेगरी में से कहाँ आने वाला है. एंड इफ़ यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू कैन ईजिली form the entry and you can easily record the transactions in the books of accounts under the modern approach of accounting. The 5 categories कौन सी है फिर? Assets, liabilities, capital, expenses or losses, revenues and gains. Okay. Let's see the rules which we have to follow while recording. रूल्स इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके हमने क्लासीफाई कर लिए अकाउंट सारे ये 5 कैटेगरीज में हमने क्लासीफाई कर लिए, लेकिन फिर ईच कैटेगरी के लिए हमें कौन सा रूल अप्लाई करना है दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. फ्रेंड्स, एज आई स्टेटेड, recording of modern approach, all accounts are divided into 5 categories for the purpose of recording the transactions. वो 5 categories मैं एक बार फिर से गिनाती हूँ आपको. Assets, liabilities, capital, expenses or losses, revenue and gains. Now see, there are 2 fundamental rules to follow to record the changes in these accounts. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 ही रूल है. वहाँ पे हमने 3 अकाउंट्स के लिए 3 कैटेगरीज के लिए 3 रूल्स देखे थे, 3 गोल्डन रूल्स देखे थे. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 फंडामेंटल रूल्स हैं. फॉर रिकॉर्डिंग चेंजेस इन एसेट्स and expenses and losses. That is why I have shown here only 2 categories. First category is assets and the 5th last category was expenses or losses. ये दोनों के लिए सेम रूल है, इसलिए मैंने वो एट ए टाइम आपको दिखाए हैं. Now increase in asset is debited and decrease in asset is credited. So, increase in asset is debited and decrease in asset is credited. Suppose कुछ increase हो रहा है assets में, then we will give debit, and if something is going to reduce in asset कम हो रही है या तो हम सेल कर रहे हैं या तो उसकी वैल्यू कम हो रही है, in that case we will give credit to the asset account. सेम थिंग है, सेम रूल हम लोग अप्लाई करने वाले हैं एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस के लिए. Increase in expenses or losses is debited and decrease in expenses and losses will be credited. Right? Expenses अगर earn हो रहे हैं, expenses अगर ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं तो हम लोग डेबिट देंगे, और expenses अगर कम हो रहे हैं तो हम उसे क्रेडिट देंगे. This was the first rule. बहुत इजी है, लेकिन ये 5 कैटेगरी में से सिर्फ 2 कैटेगरी के लिए हम लोग ये सेम रूल अप्लाई करने वाले हैं एसेट्स एंड एक्सपेंसेस के लिए. So what is the rule? Increase in expenses or assets will be debited and decrease in assets or expenses will be credited. This is the rule number 1. Now अभी 3 categories हमारे पास बच गई हैं. So these 3 categories are liabilities, capital and revenue or gains. So ये 3 categories के लिए अलग रूल है. So वो रूल कौन सा है? Increase in liabilities is credited and decrease in liabilities is debited. Increase in capital is credited and decrease in capital is debited. Increase in revenue or gains is credited and increase in revenue or gains is debited. So हम लोग इन तीनों अकाउंट में, तीनों कैटेगरीज में, दैट मीन्स लायबिलिटीज, कैपिटल एंड रेवेन्यू में अगर इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो हम लोग क्रेडिट देने वाले हैं, और ये तीनों में अगर डिक्रीज हो रहा है, उनके वैल्यूज़ में, उनके अकाउंट में अगर डिक्रीज हो रहा है तो हम उसे देने वाले हैं डेबिट. सो दीज आर ओनली 2 रूल्स वी हैव टू फॉलो while solving the problem according to modern approach. Right? What's next? Now I am giving some examples here, and we will go through these examples which actually I have taken in traditional approach. The same examples are here, but we are solving the examples under the modern approach of accounting. So the first transaction is paid to Anil rupees 500. What we are doing here? We are going to pay rupees 500 to Anil. Simple transaction है. So यहाँ पे हमें खुद को ये 5 questions पूछने हैं. 2 aspects. Which 2 aspects will you find here? Now the first one is Anil is receiver. Right? Anil को 500 मिल रहे हैं. That is why Anil is receiver. And cash is going out from the business. These are the 2 effects happening here. Accounts involved. कौन से account involved है? If Anil is receiver, so Anil का account तो आ जाएगा वहाँ पे. और cash is going out, so cash account is also going to affect. अब इसकी categories कौन सी है? 5 categories हमने देखी अभी तक. Asset, liabilities, capital, revenue and expenses. इसमें से कौन सी कैटेगरी है? अगर अनिल इज रिसीवर, अनिल अकाउंट, ये कहाँ पे जाने वाला है? ये जाएगा लायबिलिटी, बिकॉज अनिल इज आर लायबिलिटी. हम अगर उसे पे कर रहे हैं तो वो हमारी लायबिलिटी है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट कैश? कैश जो है वो एसेट अकाउंट है. अब ये लायबिलिटी है तो लायबिलिटी डिक्रीज हो रही है. यहाँ पे अनिल को पे कर रहे हैं मतलब डिक्रीज हो रही है. सो डिक्रीज इन लायबिलिटी हो रही है, यहाँ पे रूल अप्लाइड हो रहा है. सो वी विल गिव इट डेबिट. What about cash? Cash account is included in asset account, and if asset is decreasing, we will give it credit, obviously. So the effects will be Anil account will be debited and cash account will be credited in this example. Let's have the second example. Now see here, the second example is received commission rupees 1000. We are receiving commission rupees 1000. This is the transaction. 2 aspects will be, first aspect will, cash is coming in the business, right? If we are receiving cash, so cash is coming in the business. And second one is commission received is income. We are receiving commission, so this is income for the business. Cash is coming in the business, so cash account will affected. And commission received is income, so commission account will also affect here. Cash account will categorize in asset account, and the rule applied is increase in asset, so we will give it debit. Now commission will categorize in the group of revenue, because here we are receiving the commission, so the rule will applied increase in gain, so we will give it credit. Right? Now let's have the third example. Third transaction is purchased goods in cash rupees 2000. We are going to purchase goods in cash rupees 2000. So 2 aspects will be, purchases are expenses, right? Purchases means वो expenses है हमारे लिए. And cash is going out from the business. Accounts involved are purchase account and cash account. Purchase account will categorize in expenses and the rule will applied increase in expenses. And of course, if expenses are increasing, we will give it debit. What about cash account? Cash account is asset. So the rule will decrease in asset and so we will give it credit. Next one is sold goods for cash rupees 800. We are going to selling the goods and receiving rupees 800 rupees. So which two aspects will you find here? First one is cash is coming in the business and सेल्स आर इनकम टू द बिजनेस. यहाँ पे कैश आ रही है बिजनेस में और हमने सेल्स किए हैं और वो इनकम है. अकाउंट्स इन्वॉल्व विल बी कैश अकाउंट एंड सेल्स अकाउंट. ऑब्वियसली कैश अकाउंट विल कैटेगराइज इन एसेट अकाउंट एंड द रूल अप्लाइड विल बी इंक्रीज इन एसेट, सो वी विल गिव इट डेबिट. सेल्स अकाउंट क्या है? यहाँ पे रेवेन्यू और गेन अकाउंट है और रूल जो होगा अप्लाई वो इंक्रीज इन रेवेन्यू होगा एंड ऑब्वियसली अगर उसमें इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो वी विल गिव इट क्रेडिट. इन दिस वे डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट इफेक्ट्स यू हैव टू गिव देयर. नाउ सी द फिफ्थ एग्जांपल दैट इज पेड सैलरी रुपीज 1500. यहाँ पे कौन से दोनों एस्पेक्ट्स हैं? सैलरी इज एक्सपेंसेस एंड द सेकेंड वन इज cash is going out because we are paying for salary. Accounts involved are salary account and obviously cash account. Salary account will categorize in expenses and rule applied will be increase in expenses, so we will give it debit. Cash account will categorize in asset account and here decrease in assets, so we will give it credit. It's very easy. You have to ask yourself these 5 questions and you will find easily the answer. Answer means which effect you are giving to which account in any transaction. You will find out if you ask these 5 questions to yourself. Now students, you must learn this chart by heart. I have given a simple chart. You will see on left hand side I have wrote debit effect and credit effect and on the top increase and decrease. Now in first box you will find assets and expenses. That means assets and expenses will debited if they are increasing. In second box liabilities and capital and revenue, these 3 categories are given. इन तीनों में अगर डिक्रीज हो रहा है तो हम उसे डेबिट इफेक्ट देने वाले हैं. In the second line, liabilities, capital and revenue. These 3 categories अगर वो increase हो रही हैं तो आप उसे देंगे credit. And assets, expenses and losses अगर decrease हो रहे हैं तो आप उसे देने वाले हैं credit. So, it is very easy to understand. Friends, today we understood modern approach of classification of accounts. Hope you got all the points. In next lecture, we will discuss about accounting equation, which is based on modern approach. Thank you for watching attentively.